What's going on, dudes and dudettes? So I was able to watch the series finale, or actually the season finale, excuse me, because we don't know exactly if there's going to be a third season or not of Gen V. And yeah, I really enjoyed this second season. I know a lot of people were kind of upset how the last two episodes went. I missed last week's, but then just watched both of them once the last episode came out. And I thought it was still pretty good. Nice little cliffhanger and kind of leads you into the next boys season or the final boys season coming up. So when it comes to the synopsis of this one, this was pretty much details the aftermath of the first season's finale following the newly released Supes as they navigate the aftermath of a global conspiracy and a new era of Supes. They also said, yeah, it's pretty much it. I mean, they're kind of on the run after what ended up happening, and obviously Homelander, the main villain of the boys, ended up coming and having to finish off or stop the altercation that was happening on campus, and they're all ended up in this place called Elmira, if I'm not mistaken, some kind of prison for Supes, and they're basically being tested on and all this stuff. And yeah, sadly, one of their actors, Chance Palmodero, if I'm not mistaken, he played one of the main characters in the first season, but off camera and stuff, he had passed away in a motorcycle accident right before they started filming, if I'm not mistaken, or right before they started writing. So they had like a storyline of everything like that. So I don't know exactly if his character would have survived, because they mentioned like certain health issues and stuff with his character and his father as well, who they ended up kind of basically replacing him in this season, where that actor or that character basically took over his spot, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, yeah, I did enjoy this one. I think it was maybe not better than the first one, but when it comes to like the boys, you kind of expect a similar type of stuff. And when it comes to like the outrageousness and what you're watching, yeah, there could be some crazy stuff you end up seeing, and there was quite a bit here. They kind of toned it down from the first season of Gen V, but there's some parts in here I can't even say like exactly what it is, just because probably YouTube will get me in trouble. But yeah, you just have to watch it if you're a fan of this type of craziness, superhero, outlandish comedy, and sometimes seriousness, like a lot of big issues they talk about too. Then I think you'll definitely like the show. And I think even the main guy who's the showrunner of both shows, Eric Kripke, ended up saying that The Boys season 5 picks up about 6 months after Gen V season 2. And so yeah, at least they're keeping on with this same story. It's all connecting and melding. Yeah, there are some characters that pop up from The Boys in Gen V2, which is pretty cool, but now it's like all on the same timeline, so we'll see what ends up officially happening. Then I know season 5 is going to be the end of The Boys. I don't know if they're still going to continue this with Gen V separately in its own main story. I know they're working on like superheroes in Mexico, some type of Gen V of that too, the Boys version of that. So we'll see what ends up happening with that one. But yeah, definitely give this a recommend if you're into this series, and if you haven't not gotten into this series yet, then you definitely should, in my opinion.